Hello everybody, here's another video, and today I'm going to make a drink called a Bebbo, and this comes from the Roaring Twenties. So this drink, the original recipe calls out for a chilled coupe glass, but these can be hard to find unless you hit up a secondhand store, and you can also do it in a more commonly available martini or cocktail glass. So for the sake of putting this out there, most people are going to have this style of glass. So I'm going to make it with the cocktail glass today. You can save the coupe glasses if you hit up a secondhand store. So first things first, get some ice to chill it, unless you keep them chilled. Put it aside. Now this drink, it's gin based, but here's the thing. This is one of my wife's favorite drinks, and she does not like gin. So what this does, or what this drink has, is honey, and the honey really smooths out and balances out the gin, and it makes for a very tasty drink. So the only thing about using honey as a mixer is that you gotta really stir it to really get it diluted. I mean, you can heat it up, there's ways to do it, but it's warm in here, it's a warm day, so it's pretty, the viscosity is pretty thin. So first, do half ounce of honey. So, that's my bar spoon. So get a half ounce of honey into your shaker. So you're going to need to use a bar spoon to kind of scoop it in. And I like doing the honey first, so that way as you use your jigger for the other mixtures, it can kind of wash the honey in. So leave your spoon in there. And now next, 1 ounce of lemon juice. So I'm going to just pour it in, just to pour it out, just to kind of rinse out some of the honey. So 1 ounce of lemon juice. Now next, 2 bar spoons of orange juice. So get some fresh squeezed orange juice and do 2 bar spoons or 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. And then finally, 1.5 ounces of gin. So now, before you add ice, stir it very well to get most, or to get all of the honey as dissolved as possible. Now, like I said, it's a very warm day today. It's pretty warm in here. I just have a fan going. So the honey was already fairly thin, so it's easy to stir in. But if it's a cold day and the honey is thick, maybe you put it in some hot water or stick it in the microwave for about 10 seconds or so. So once the honey is pretty much all dissolved, now you can go ahead and shake it with ice. So let's go ahead and shake it. So there we go. So you're going to double strain this drink, which means you're going to use your Hawthorne strainer and a fine mesh strainer. And what double straining does is the fine mesh catches ice shards from shaking it. So dump out your ice. Go ahead and double strain. Kind of swirl this fine mesh to catch to make it easier to strain through. And like I said, the purpose of double straining, you can see the ice shards that it catches. And then finally for garnish, since this drink is for my wife, I'm going to give her the good stuff. I'm giving her a Luxardo cherry. Get a toothpick. Pop a cherry in there. And if you're going to use a Luxardo, I like doing this, and she likes it too. Just get a little bit of the syrup from the Luxardo cherries and just put a little bit in there. Just for a little bit of sweetness. And there, folks, is your Bebbo. So, the taste. You will, if you don't like gin, you will be very surprised. You don't really taste the gin. You will taste, first, is the honey, or the sweetness from the honey, and the lemon and orange together. And the gin takes a back seat. You really don't taste it. The juniper flavor of the gin it just blends in, and it's really good. So if you don't like gin, have this drink. You'll be surprised. It's good. So anyways, this is a nice drink from the Roaring 20s, and it's one of my wife's favorites, and I like making it because, you know, it's historic. You know, it's a good drink. So anyways, have a good one, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.